tired on this lady. Nope, you're sitting down. Sit down. Sit. Oh my gosh, what is going on over here? There we go. No, you're sitting. You're not. You're sitting. Not doing this. No. No. And more paintbrushes. Here we go. Here's one. Lily! I'm only calling her because she's like making weird noises out there. Oh my gosh, you guys are not gonna let me stream there, are you? Hi, you're Sorceress. Hey, how are you? I ran a few minutes late today, but it happens. On standby, so you just have to wait there until either your time's up or you get called. This is a clear day out for you today. Billy! What do you keep crying for? What's going on? Hello, Anna Faye. Trying to figure out why my cat keeps going to the kitchen and crying. So this is a fire sorceress. She's I don't know what line I don't know what line she's actually from. I think she's a Reaper Mini, but I'm not positive. I've had her for a while. But she has like a little dragon familiar on her, so I thought it was really cool and I wanted to paint her. And I got Miss Succubus here to finish up too. No worries, lurking is fine. Where's my... I guess we'll do a rosy skin on you. We'll do a little tan. There we go. This is the right one. Oh, you're gonna be one of those paints that doesn't want to work right. Cool. Excuse me. Lower you down a little bit so you're not too chunky. I mainly have the I'm not gonna color exactly like the picture. This is one I found online, but I was trying to get it so I could see the details better and so you guys could see what she kind of looks like overall. Sometimes it makes it a little hard to tell the details apart. They kind of blend together. I'm also written from Fate Stay Night today night. Oh my gosh. I was a little it was a little chilly, so I decided to wear something a little warmer, and I really like this costume. I haven't watched a ton of the series, but I really like this costume. It's fun to wear. And I get the giant ponytails, which is awesome too. As you see, we are joined by Yumiko today. She's down in my lap. You purring up a storm, huh? Good girl. I know, you're mommy's baby. You're so spoiled. I think it's a Reaper Mini. I'm not exactly sure. It's been one I've had it for kind of ever. I almost didn't stream today too because my stomach like mid afternoon was like, I hate you. Let's start attacking you. And it's like no. But yeah, she's her name's Faris. I am Ren. Yes. I like this costume a lot. It's fun. Yeah, but she's a fire sorceress. I'm pretty sure she's from the yeah, it is comfy. It's one of my favorite ones to wear. Yeah, she has like a little dragon familiar on her up here and a staff. So like there's gonna be flames on her base. I don't have like the base they have on hers, which is all flame. So I'm doing like ashes around it. Also, how are you guys doing today? Can't tell if that's her. Oops, that was way too much on there. Painting her butt now. That all painted in there. Yeah, I always forget my Wednesday streams are earlier, so like a lot of people are still at work. Hopefully I will be soon, but nothing yet. It's like a vest on it looks like. Yeah, they will do that. That's when you eat them all. Okay. Yeah, I used to, one of the places I worked at, I got off at 4:30, the other one was at 5, so it really varies, but one had a half an hour lunch, the other one had an hour lunch. So we're watering this down because on her, we don't want the skin to look all chunky at pores. I gotta go out tomorrow and get stuff to make cupcakes for this weekend, so I'm excited about that. My cat is not happy with me because I'm wearing a silk skirt and she's slipping on it. all of her skin painted. Her staff is in the way, so couldn't try to get in there without hitting her staff. Hello, Angry One. It's my sister's birthday on Friday, so I'm making her cupcakes for Saturday. Speaking of, so I'm getting the stuff tomorrow after I'm going to go take a walk tomorrow. It's going to be a little warmer again. And I need to get out and get some sun. Yes, Friday the 13th. Which she was born on Friday the 13th, too. I wish this year didn't count towards any aging for anyone because of everything going on. I would be perfectly fine with that. No one has to age. So she has like almost like a falcon type glove on, it looks like, to hold the dragon so it doesn't like bite her, I guess. What are you doing? Don't kick me. It's not cool. I think all of 2020 should just be canceled. Making sure I get all these little crevices that are hiding over here. I don't think this is her skin, but I'm going to paint it that way just in case. It's a little hard to tell here. Pretty sure it's part of the, her vest here. So we got, she looks naked right now. Your problem for not saving the receipt. And yeah, that's completely understandable. Yeah, I really, so I had a goal I wanted to reach before I hit my age this year. So I'm pretending I didn't fail my goal yet. I still next year, if it works. But yeah, it seems like half 2020, like I saw C2E2 was pushed back to, December so far. That's the con I always go to. I like that con is close and I can sit down. It's close and I really enjoy it. You sparkle? I have to hunt vampires with sparkle. I do not like them. They scare me. I'm a vampire hunter. Whoops. And I lost my paintbrush. I'll get it later. So we're going to do... That looks like it's done. We're going to do some washes on my Sorceress lady. As I throw all my paint everywhere. We need the black wash, and we need my Seraphim Sepia wash. Uchicon. Is that the one that's in, that's like the one-day University of Chicago con? I don't think I went to it last year. But I went to it the year before. It's like at like the church or school or something. Could be completely wrong. Oh, okay. Knew it was somewhere up there. Yeah, I didn't go to that one last year, but no, you cannot use these brushes. I needed my wash brush. Good girl. I found my wash brush and I cannot find it. It's buried in here somewhere. There it is. So I now have a buttload of paintbrushes from people, so yay. Unfortunately, some of the ones I put on my wish list, I didn't realize how long they were. So like, here's a normal size paintbrush. Oh, Right there. Other ones are this log. So, oh yeah, like the one year I went, there's a lot of younger kids there, but yeah, I went. I think you were there. Yes, you were there because we did the one photo shoot. And we looked like we were like doing an album cover and walk up the stairs. That was before I had my cool written. Stop it. When written here, I had just goofy little ponytails. I did. Yeah, I knew a lot of people didn't make it last. Can you stop eating my brush, please? Thank you. I'm trying to paint here. Look at this cat. Look at this cat. Yeah, one of my friends I met there, I ended up finding out he was like 10 years younger than me. I was like, oh my goodness. Like, I feel so old. So we're going to wash the succubus too. I was honestly feeling like that with Asen when I stopped going. Just the crowd was more of a a party crowd and just seemed a lot younger, and I just didn't feel like I fit as much anymore. Then I was kind of alone hanging out there, so I was just like, nah, I'll leave. You have to remember that con didn't have really a lot of space for the artist alley, so it's gonna be really crowded there. Not sure how they're gonna be able to pull that off. Get all this washed. Uchicon. Because the one year I went, it was really, really crowded. Like in the dealer's place we were. Getting our butt all painted up nicely. Oh, the party con was Asen. It seemed like it became just like a big party rave con from what I saw, so I kind of stopped going to it. Sorry, chat's a little laggy, so not laggy, but like it's behind. So when I say something, like, or when you guys respond, it's usually like a minute after I said something, so I don't know always what it is referring to. Got her all nice and washed. Yeah, the last time I went was only for a day. I drove up there for the day. I hate how a lot of conventions will just like they've been upping the rooms like crazy. You're not too old to chase down a room. Yeah, I usually can't afford a room, so I either stay with people that already have one that I can like get in on and cut my cost, or just drive up there for the day. So let's see what we're gonna do for her hair. We're gonna paint the dragon red, so I can start. Ooh, I can use my ruby red on the dragon. Where's mine? No, you cannot eat my brush. Stop it. She's in a very eating mood today, apparently. So I'm going to use my... I love this paint. It's like a ruby red. But it has like a very, very slight shimmer to it. And it's like one of my favorite paints now to use. Because it doesn't like make it shiny, but it gives it that little tiny bit of sparkle. And for a fire dragon, it kind of works. I think I could maybe do her hair that way too. Uh-oh. Kitty, I think you're getting something. She keeps trying to eat my paintbrushes. Also, I'm going to hydrate because I'm thirsty. Oh, Kitty, you get a treat. I get you. If you can afford it, good for you. I don't like doing a lot of credit room, but like 4 responsible people can be really good. But I understand the drama part. Here. There you go. Right here. Lily, where are you? Lily! Do you get your treats? Okay, I'll give Lily hers later. I don't know where she's hiding it. She's probably still mouse stalking. Oh, there she is. Lily. Where are you hiding? Here. Oh, I know. You thought that was a treat. I'm sorry. No, Yumiko, you got your treats. No, don't be a piggy. There you go, Lily. You guys can see Lily down there and Yumiko eyeing the more treats. Okay, you guys sit down now. You ate them all. They're good. Now can you sit down so I can paint, please? Good girl. Sit down. Sit down. I know, you got your treats. Say thank you. She said thank you for the treats. Yeah, you get to see, I think you can see Lily. I tried to set my other webcam up so you can see her a little better. There you go. Lily says thank you too. Hey, Lily, come say thank you. They appreciate the treats. Good. Okay. Can you sit down now? Thank you. Yeah, she's been stuck in my kitchen a lot because I think there's a mouse in there. So we're gonna use this ruby red on this dragon familiar she has sit on her. As I just touched wet paint because I'm smart. I think that's his leg. I hope so. Yeah, I mainly like this one because I had she's like a fire sorcerer, so she has these like ribbon thingies all over her. And then she has like a little dragon on her holding an orb, which is it's just so cute looking. Lily's trying to get in a bag back there, if you can see. No matter what it is in the house, Lily has to test it out. Whether it be new furniture, a box, a bag, clothes, she has to test out everything. It has to be Lily approved. Yeah, she's a cool model I had a while back, but it's just she's one of those ones I got. I think I got her originally for my Wood Elf. So I was gonna make her like I was gonna make her not a fire sorcerer. I was gonna make her more of like a druid type character with the dragon familiar. But since I don't really play the Wood Elves right now, I figure it won't hurt to make her an actual dragon sorceress. Also, I really like painting fire, as you found out from the last couple I painted. Fire's a really fun thing to paint. Which I did some cleaning this morning. I got my 2 really fancy fire ladies in my case finally, so they don't have to get worried about them getting damaged. So I'm proud of that. I thought you played a wolf. not a wolf, a kid that was raised by wolves. Or is this a different character? Okay, that is your tail. Oh my gosh, it's funny. Yeah, I am unfortunately no longer in my campaign. But it is what it is. I'll find another one eventually to play. Either I have one of 3 characters I want to play. I have my Drow Sorceress, who's a lot of fun, and she's bratty, but she's like she's just a lot of fun to play. And then I have my original character who I've never gotten to play yet. Also, if you ever want drama-free people, I am. I like for rooms and stuff. I pay up front and then I just kind of stay out of the way. And I don't bring back like late people to party and stuff. I also go to bed at a decent time. I'm kind of like an old lady at that. I'm not staying out till like 4 in the morning. I'm like, I'm in bed by like 1. Because I'd rather get up early and get down there and do stuff. Yeah, I mean, I have a roleplay section on my the Discord, but unfortunately, the main people roleplaying in there left. Uh-oh, why? You stay up late then partying? And his little crevices, his little wings are lots of little divots in there. I think I'll make her outfit purple. It's white there. See, I kind of like the purple ribbons though. So while I have the red out here, let that dry for a second. I'm going to mix in some purple really quick and get that purpley plum color. Ah, gotcha. So we're going to mix the, since I had the red on here anyways, which I think I put way too much purple in there. And mixing the red with this purple gives it a slight shimmer effect as well. Not as much because it's obviously a mixture of color, but I found mixing, I'll get the paint in a second. Yes, it actually does. It doesn't, so I mixed these two. Oops. It looks blue on my screen, but it's a purple. You get a slight shimmer. You don't get as much of it by itself. But I also have what's called a metallic medium. And the metallic medium basically adds like a shimmery metal effect. So I can take like a blue paint and make it into basically a blue metal if I really want to. Though I did pick up one paint I haven't got to use yet that's called Gunmetal Blue. I've been wanting to do. I also got a rose gold, which might be really fun on her actually. Maybe I'll try it on her. Ah, see, I don't know. I used to do room parties and they just got to be too messy, too drama-ish, too. I mean, I used to go to them. I never did one, like held one. So we're gonna do this purple. It's not quite plum, but you can see I mixed it, and it's you can't see the shimmer too well yet. But I'm gonna do this purpley red color on her. I think they're ribbons. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm going to say they're ribbons right now. I'm also trying to reset up my streaming area, so there might be some moving around. See, I still don't trust people when they get really, really drunk. I've had good friends of mine claim that like I always felt safe with them, and then as soon as they get drunk, not as safe with things they were saying or doing. I'm doing good, Anthony. How about you? Sorry, I just heard a noise. I am painting a fire sorceress today. Oh no! Was it your first day today or yesterday? Right? Yesterday? Wait, what day is it? Today's Wednesday, right? So, yeah, I thought it was Tuesday for some reason. Bear with me. My days are all blended together. I wish it's still Tuesday. I have so much to do still. Anyone want to come over and help clean? That's really weird. Yes, I need to clean my house. And I'm getting some done, but it's a little bit of a... I got all my dishes done. That's one thing though. But now I'm doing a lot of straightening up and stuff. Okay, that's still kind of shitty that the contract said, pardon my language, 3 months. And they're like, well, it's not actually 3 months. Because like for me, that could be a make or break it thing for me. Like if I'm gonna, it gives me more time to try to find something else. But hopefully you get good news tomorrow. Well, hopefully it's good news. I'll be hoping for you. Some people need to have some good stuff happen this year. I'm struggling with this. I mean, anyone else has to. So it looks like the ribbon is like wrapped around the dragon a little bit. I'm not sure if it's coming from the dragon though. Yeah. Well, hopefully you get some. They offer you something then. Okay, the tail is on the front. I think one of the reasons I don't like con parties as much is a lot of people use those as reasons just to sleep around, and I'm not that kind of person. I'm not interested like going to cons for hookups and stuff. Um, there we go. Well, keep us updated, okay? Let us know how everything pans out. I think that's part of the ribbon too. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out what the ribbon is here. There's like, it's like all over the place. Partially in the dragon, partially not. Wait, so would you be, Anthony, would you be moving to Detroit then? Because you're in Ohio right now, currently, right? Okay. Just double checking. Want to make sure I wasn't, like, misunderstanding something there. But we are rooting for you, so good luck. Yeah, I mean, I've been looking all over the place from out all the way to Colorado, Wyoming. Okay, dude, is that your tail still? I think it's your tail. Oh my gosh. This ribbon goes up and behind her. Okay, there we go. So I think I got... Oh, no, I missed part of the ribbon. Awesome. So, got the ribbon mostly done now. So let me figure out... There's like a light on her. I don't know if I like... Make her jacket like leathery, but maybe I'll make like a light... I'll do like a whitish gray on her. I'll do more similar to that than I was thinking. It's blue. It's not the color I was looking for. So we can... I like gray. There it is. Okay, found it. Do a lot of shaky. Oh, this guy's chunked up. There we go. So what's everyone up to this lovely evening? I might actually get my smaller brush for this. There we go. Oh, is that series any good? I haven't watched any of it. I've heard of it though. Yeah, it might be. I'm still debating about adding a fourth day into streaming, but I haven't decided what day yet. Or what I do, because Kat's back in the office. Her schedule seems to have changed. She was here Tuesdays and Fridays, and now she's here Monday. She was here Monday and then today. So I'm not sure if she's coming 3 times a week now. So I can't stream when she's in the office, but she usually leaves by 3. Seems like it could be a flop then, but I mean, let me know when you finish it what you think. I feel like a lot of the new animes are either hit or miss, like the newer ones. Like the old animes from like back when I first got into it, like I almost enjoyed every single one of them. And nowadays I'm like, well, this one looks too much like this one, or this one's basically a retelling of the same story. And it's just harder to get into some of the newer ones. I mean, there's definitely exceptions. Ah. One Piece is good. It's just very, very long. I watched some of it, and I just didn't have the time to watch a ton of it. It's not that I have a preference, just most of them had more original stories and stuff. New one, like there's tons of the isekai ones now, the other world. There's also a ton of the harem ones, which I just don't get into. Also, welcome Antonio. So I got a little bit of the gray on her skin. We'll have to go over it. Luckily, it's not on a shadowed area, so where it's going to be highlighted anyways. And I found a handful of newer ones I like. Just some of them I try and they just said I'll watch them, but then I don't end up getting into them big time. So do some watering down of this really quick. It's not what I wanted to do. I want this color. Trying to touch up that area I got the gray on really quick. Just a tiny little area by her knee, but I'd rather get it covered up now. Okay. Now we will go to this color for our staff. So for wood colors, this is one of my favorite wood colors. It's like a more of a brownish red. It gives it like a more of a depth to it than just the plain brown. They always look kind of like dull to me, just using certain brown colors. Oh, I totally forgot to do her. You know what? I'm going to stop this really quick because I forgot to do her top part that's also going to be gray. before my gray paint dries out here. So she has like a bikini on and then a vest over it, but there's a gap in the back that her still shows her skin. It's kind of weird. There we go. Yeah, one of my favorite animes is still Full Moon. It's older. It's kind of depressing, honestly, but it's definitely one of my favorites. I like the Ancient Magnus Bride. That's a newer one. Not new, like, as in, like, this year, but... I slightly painted her boobs, so I'm going in there and fix it. I'll have to do a wash over a couple of the areas to make it blend again. There we go. Now I go back to her staff. It's getting dark out there so fast now. I feel like it's so much later than it actually is. I'm like, oh, my time's almost done. Nope, not even at the hour point yet. Actually, oh my goodness. So what happens when you paint a lot of times? You find little details you forgot were there. Like, this hand is not gloved. She's wearing like a partial glove. The other one, she's a full glove on for the handling the dragon, it looks like. You always want to be really careful when coming up to areas you kind of already painted. You can do touch-ups, but they don't always look the same, so it's good to try to be careful with things. Okay, the wood looks like it goes up to here. Now, she has like a green fire on her magic staff, and I'm not sure if it's supposed to be magic or just a different color fire. So I'm still debating if I want to make it like real fire or if I'm going to do a magic color like that. Try to bend this a little bit. Doesn't break. There we go. Luckily it's metal, so I can bend it a little bit, but if you bend it too much, like to fix it, it can snap, and that's not good. Oh, thank you for the hydrate, Alex. So I bent her staff back a bit. There we go. You gotta figure out what color we're gonna do her hair too. This is like a dark orange maybe, if I can find one. I think the best way to go about a dark orange. No, it's more of a red. Oh wait, I have an orange dropper bottle, I think. There. So we'll mix this with maybe like a brown. Yeah, let me find my light brown and I'll mix it with her. Okay, we're gonna attempt to mix these two to make like an orange color hair without making it like fiery orange. Never tried this before, so it's gonna be interesting. And if it doesn't look good, we're going to switch to something else. Yeah, right now it just looks like not the color I was looking for. Maybe put some of this in. My problem with mixing sometimes it doesn't turn out exactly the color you want. This, I finally think I got a color I liked. So it's like a, you guys can't see, I'll put there. It's like a light brown with like an orange tint to it though. Cool. Yeah, I was blanking on what I wanted to paint today. Like I'm like I have so many things that are partially done, but I wanted to start something that I could do a lot on. So I ended up going with her because she's been sitting up on my shelf. I've been doing cleaning up here too. So she's been sitting on my shelf for a while. That's cool. I thought about doing a Tyranid, but I have way too many to choose from. I didn't know who wanted to be painted. I need to get back into painting some of those guys. And finishing things. Also, your guy's almost done. My stomach decided to be evil earlier, so I had to take a break and make friends with things. I just had to finish the skin and then the paint texture thingy at the bottom. Which By the way, Arnush, what color paint would you like? I was thinking either like a blue or red for the brush stroke with your name. Oh my gosh, cat! Really? Okay, I'll do red. No, we got it. Oh, you smell like cat food. Cat just burped on my face and she just ate, apparently. Gross cat. Gross kitty. So there's a gap between her hair and her shoulder a little bit, so I gotta be really careful with not getting or making sure it's all covered with paint. Gotta stop burping, cat. Hi. She has little bangs up here, so we're getting those as well. Can't tell. I don't think it's her hair going over. The hair kind of blends into the ribbon, so I'm trying to determine like where it actually ends. My video stopped. I'm sorry. Hello, Potato. Are you watching? I'm assuming you are because you just made a comment that would instigate. Yeah, I will do red then for the brush stroke. I was worried it might look too Christmassy, but if you think it'll be fine. I know whenever I see red and green together, I always think Christmas. Yes, that word. So getting underneath here, right against the ribbon. And we're gonna end up washing this red with or the hair with like a red wash to help give it a little extra red. Yeah, sometimes when you're painting, it doesn't look like you want it to, but if you're thinking a few steps ahead, you kind of know how you're gonna get to where you want. Other times you don't. You just have to experiment with color and layers until you get it looking like you want it to. And because she has curly hair, it's really hard to I have a love-hate relationship with curly hair models because it's a lot harder to paint, but it's a lot harder to get the base coat on, but doing the highlights is so much easier because there's always so many little crevices you can miss. It's also one thing with watering down the paints, helps get into all the little crevices you might be missing. But also sometimes takes longer to dry, depending. Like if it pulls up in a certain area, it could take a lot longer to dry. Okay, something's moving over there. But so got our hair kind of done. And we're going to do a quick touch-ups on the two areas I had to fix with the on the skin really quick. I'm just going to take a little dab of this wash and put it over there. Not much at all, actually. Do a little tiny bit. Just a little bit, just to touch up the area where the dragon's dry, I think. So right on top of her chest here, and then her knee. There we go. Give her hair a minute to dry. But while we're doing that, do this color, I guess. We're gonna start painting the succubus cloth here. So I'm gonna keep what I started on her, where I'm gonna paint over it, but I'm gonna go from blue to a purple at the bottom. Same with her wings, because I really like how that works. I think this is too light. Maybe I will have to go the darker one. I thought for some reason I realized your dog has too much manga, and I was really confused. I was like, why'd you give your dog manga? Go let your dog run around outside for a little bit, maybe. Would that help? Or go run around with your dog. Hi, I know you're trying to be a butt. Thank you for holding my hand, but you can't have that. I love this dark blue, but for some reason it doesn't mix very well. There we go. So we're just doing, I'm going to do, yeah, move your head. Let's do some paint on here while we'll let that thing dry. I'll just paint the whole thing and then go back over it. This was a metal model, so it's chipped in a bunch of places, which is going to be... So when I'm done with the metal ones, I tend to spray them with this doll coat. So it keeps them from chipping. Otherwise, if you bump them against anything or grab it the wrong way, the paint can rub off, even with primer and other precautions with it. I honestly don't like painting metal models. I mean, they look nice, but they chip so easily, it's ridiculous. Also, you have to use super glue to build them, and I do not like super glue at all. I mean, already parts of her hair are chipped, and I haven't even moved her from where she's been resting. So. Okay, let the succubus lady dry. And we can go on to the wash on this lady. So we're going to use a red wash on her hair and on her, ooh, this is the one I don't have a lot of wash left with. Actually, hey, Miko. I'm trying something. So I didn't realize my red wash is so low, so I added a little tiny bit of water in there to help see if I can get it a little extra. Okay, so we're going to wash the dragon here. I mean, obviously the dragon will have other colors on it. It's going to have its claws and stuff. But I do the base first so it's easier to get details fleshed out later. Like now with the wash I can see where its eyes are, where all of its, like the legs, the scales, everything. It's got freaking run here in my nose. Get the tail all done. You can see where his wings fold over now. And we're going to do a purple wash on the ribbon. Even though I used the red paint in it, the purple will stand out better on the plum color. Miko, please stop. And even though I use a wash, you can still see a little bit of the shimmer on him. And then we're going to wash her hair now. But we're not gonna let it pool in a lot of areas. We're gonna spread it as much as we can. I didn't mind if it pooled on the dragon because it's already like a red, but we don't want to make this one like a crazy difference. We just want to give it almost like a tint of the color. And you can see, like you can see how a wash can look completely different. Thank you. On two different colors, it's like adding a blue tint to a green and a red. It can give you the extra shade and difference you need. Yeah, she's gonna be a pretty sorceress. A little piece back here doesn't want to be caught. There it goes. I think I got it finally. Yeah, see, I can't do markers, Ranafe, but I can do paints. That's my thing. But so her hair, has a more of a reddish tint now, kind of looking how I wanted it to. And both these were washed red, but as you can see, hers is much darker. Alright, let's see. Let's get my purple. No, let's get the base really quick so I can start doing my fire down there. So let me get my... It's not my light color. Where's my light gray? Right there. Oh, actually, there's still some left on my palette. I can just use that. Let me find my dry brushy tool. We'll use my massive paintbrush. Yumiko, you're going to get paint in your head if you keep tilting your head back. Please don't do that. My cat wants to be painted, apparently. So I have some of the gray left over from her outfit. And a dry brush, you get most of the paint off. Hold that, thank you. So we're gonna... Oh, I forgot her hair was still wet. So we got her stone all highlighted up. This is actually a really good dry brush. I think that's why I originally put on my list. The fan paintbrushes for like oil painting work really well too. People use all sorts of stuff for their mini painting. They use makeup sponges. They use all sorts of different brushes. I used even like a sewing pin before to get a spot on an eye so I wouldn't like, because it's really hard to get little details on the eye sometimes. So you can use kind of whatever you need to. Purple wash. My purple wash is, there he is. I do the purple wash, and then we're going to start doing the flames on her feet. She's standing in like fire. And the purple wash isn't going to do a ton because it's very similar to the color it's on there. But it will help give it a little bit of extra depth in areas. And separation from the dragon. She was one of those models I was kind of leery on starting because I wasn't sure how to go about starting her. But she seems to be coming along pretty well, so. I get that sometimes I feel intimidated before I start a model. I'm like, oh, I know how I want the end result to look, but I'm not sure how to get there at first. And then I just start getting into it, and I'm like, oh, okay, we'll just do this, this, this. Why are you bumping me, kitty? Kind of like with drawing, though, too. Like, sometimes I'm like, I know how I want it to look at the end, but getting there is a hard part. Like, I'm right now coloring my half and half demon angel girl, which is going to be a pain. It's been a pain in the butt because she's so much. You're going to get your tail in the paint. Please sit. And I know like how I want the final results to look, but right now it's not looking how I want it to, so I'm a little like getting discouraged with it. So I'll get my ruby red again for my base fire. So in normal fire, it actually gets darker, but painting fire, you always start dark. It's really weird. But like I said, I love the shimmery red, so I'm going to use it again on the flames on her base here. I think the base is dry. I can hold it there. It's not gonna look. I said she's not gonna have as much of the fire as that one has because they put her on a different base, or green stuff flames. I'm not sure which, but I will use what I have here as the fire. And I'll actually do a little bit of highlighting around the fire on the base so it looks like it's like has like glowing embers around it. So first getting in there and getting all the flames colored in. She's literally standing in fire. She's crazy. I should run music. Yumiko, can you please put your head down? I really like the shimmer paint so much. I was originally going to paint her on dirt, but because of the fire, I'm like, she'd probably be more on stone, or it'd be like burnt dirt. Either way, it wouldn't be like fresh dirt with grass around her with the fire going. Mostly in the back of her it looks like, but I'm going to add a little bit of red in this front area too. Yeah, she doesn't have as much fire on the front as I wish she had, but if I thought about it, I would have green stuffed a couple in there. A couple things, but we will make it work. There's part of a ribbon I saw back here that I colored wrong, so I'm going to fix that right now. There. I wasn't sure if that was flame or ribbon, but with the texture close up, it's definitely a ribbon part. But I'll make the glowy effect on the bottom of the ribbon as well as up near their the dragon some. Let's do a wash on her outfit too. So I don't have like a light gray wash, so what we're gonna do is just really water down the black, because obviously black will make things really dark, but we don't want her outfit super dark. It's gonna be a lighter color. So I'm watering it down quite a bit. And we will see how this looks. Mostly to give some depth next to her feet and stuff, so you can see like a shadow there. Trying to hold it without getting everything. Let's see what we want to work on next. What color jacket does she have in there? I guess we'll use my normal brown for her jacket. Yeah, by mixing colors too, you can make so many different combinations, and you can take two of the same color and mix like a red in one or a blue in the other, and they still look similar, but they have different tones then, which can make it really look cool. I did that when I was doing the grayscale. I mixed red in a color, or with one of the grays, I'd mix blue in another one, I'd mix yellow in another one. Just give it slightly different tones. So we're going to do her little vest here. I'm using a brown, but I made sure it was different enough than her hair. Looks like she's a long sleeve vest. It also has a collar on it, this vest. It's kind of a weird outfit, but I'm not wearing it, she is, so she can do what she wants with it. I've also been trying to find a little bigger minis to paint on here because I know some of these small ones are really hard to see the detail. And my webcam doesn't want to zoom in that much. Like, I try to zoom in some. Okay, get this color here. Trying to get behind here, but it's hard to see where I am. Okay, I think I got it. Finish painting the rest of her sleeves here. And we're going to wash this with a darker brown instead of the light brown I used on the skin and stuff, which will also help make it a little easier to show up. And we're also going to use that same dark brown on the staff. You going? Okay. Bye. So I have all sorts of minis, but is there any certain ones you would like to see painted? Like more fantasy, more creatures, more people? It's kind of a wide variety of everything. I have like chippy anime type ones. I have demons. I have, like I said, critters, regular people, dryads, tree people, raccoon creatures. Kind of like a really wide variety out there. Gonna hydrate while it's drying. Excuse my. I keep getting a strand of hair that keeps sticking on my nose. It makes me want to sneeze. I can't tell if it's from the pigtails or from the actual wig itself. So because I usually go with a lot of silvers. Because she's a fire user, I'm gonna do more gold on her staff. So I'm in the shop. Yeah, do a little more of the shirt. Cause there's a couple places that look like the paint's a little thin. Of course, her skin's gonna be lighter too, so it'll be a little easier to stand out. Oh my gosh, I got like paint all over me. I'm horrible when it comes to baking and painting. I get it all over. Sorry for the weird angles here for a minute. I'm trying to make sure I got everything. I totally missed the back part of her sleeve here, so it's a good thing I looked back there. Okay, we'll hold your staff. Maybe that'll be better to get in there. Hey Salty, how's it going? Wash my finger off because I just got paint all over it. I think my paint pot is leaking. It looks like I just murdered someone though. Alright. We'll let that dry for a second, but we'll get the gold for her, Oh! I, finally got some multiplayer on that one. I've been playing a bit, but it's been fun. What was I gonna grab? The gold. Gold. Where is my gold? There he is. I haven't tried the multiplayer at all. I just got to the point where it unlocked. That's sad, though. So my goal is also pretty limited, it feels like. It is almost out, so we're going to be very careful with my goal, because it's kind of low. Could do brass, too, but I got the gold, so. I said, normally I would do mostly silvers. I wasn't going to go hard. Yeah, I'm just playing. I don't do hardcore stuff gaming. But I've been doing a lot of Phasmophobia lately, which I'm playing with my girls tonight, so that's going to be fun. Kojika, Kohaku, and Ray Ray and I are all going to do some ghost hunting again. I love that game. I like it. I get freaked out. I died last night once, but that's okay. I died over the bathtub. It was pretty fun. It looked like I got passed out drunk, so. But I like it. I've also been playing a little bit of Among Us. I only got to play a few times, but that game's fun too. But yeah, I don't know. Phasmophobia is just like a lot of fun, and especially the farmhouses. They creep me out because I guess because I kind of live in a farmhouse, and so like I'm having weird dreams because of it. But all right, let's do some of this gold. It's fun with the right people, that's for sure. Same with the first time I played Among Us, I didn't enjoy it, but then I played with some friends and it was much more fun. So I might do like a purple flame on her top. Like a purpley magic flame, but we'll see. Is that supposed to be... I don't know if that's... I'll just make that metal too. I don't know what half these things are on her staff, so I'm just kind of winging it. Is this Nakozilla? No, it's Hellcat. I like both of them, but I like Nakozilla better, I think. Ah! Thank you, Ranafe! I appreciate it. My little kitty's winking at you. I need to figure out how to do my shout out things on here. I haven't gotten Nightbot to cooperate fully. Yeah, we got a good group on the server going for Among Us too, which is fun. Which we might be streaming that coming up, so that'll be fun. Good big cool group of us. I actually won being the imposter once. Hi Pie, how are you? I'm in a very, very good mood today, even though I was feeling like poop earlier. Like, things are just... It was... So, I'm also new to the game, so a lot of people didn't suspect me, but apparently I did it really well. So I got to the very end out of... I think we had 7 people. And, I'm much better being a crewmate, too. But, I always feel bad killing people as an imposter. That's so mean. Why can't you play a nice game, DJ? You need to sit down, please. Thank you. I know, don't be a brat. You're an imposter, cat. There was one time where my sister and I were both the imposters, and that she got disconnected, but it would have been really fun because the two of us teaming up were kind of dangerous. I loved it. But we had fun last time. The point's not to be a meanie, though. It's to have fun. That's the point of all games. If you're not enjoying it, then what's the point of playing? We also, I played, after I played yesterday with my sister and stuff, I played with, my other friend in Phasmophobia a little bit, and one of the guys didn't realize we weren't out of the house yet and started yelling at the ghost, and so the ghost started hunting and locked us in the bathroom. It was scary. We had a guy doing that in our Discord. He was he was being tricky, but then we started realizing he talks more when he's the imposter, so we kind of caught in his ways. He's not someone I've gamed with a lot, though, so like we didn't know at first. It's fun though. I think I actually like my Phasmophobia better. It's because for me it like lasts longer, and I love co-op games. They're one of my favorites. And I just got a new co-op game. It's called The Cat Saves Halloween, which I want to try out. You're basically a cat trying to save this town from zombies and monsters, but you get to use magic as a cat, and you get to use a chainsaw. I'm like, this sounds so cool. It's like an older game, or not older game, but the graphics aren't like super hardcore. They're just kind of like, it looks almost Minecraft-y style, but oh, it looks so much fun. You get to go through dungeons as a cat and use magic. It just sounds awesome. So I am excited to try that. I haven't tried it out yet, but I'm excited to try it out. But if anyone ever wants to play Phasmophobia, I am totally up for that. I've been loving that game. Even when I die, I scream pretty girly at times. But once you die, it gets cut off, so you only hear like part of my scream. Yeah, I was playing. I didn't know what I was doing, so I guess I accidentally did something they thought was an experienced move in Among Us, and I'm like, no, I don't know what I'm doing, but cool. You could say it's because they're like, oh, it can't be Kitten because she's not experienced, and I'm like, I actually did that. But, that's okay. Keep going. Keep blaming other people. That's cool. I know. I want to pick up random shit and throw it at people. It's gonna be so much fun. You can flush toilets now in the game too. I keep running in there and flushing the toilets because it's amusing. And open lockers. We're trying to stuff one of our friends in the locker because he gets freaked out easily. Let's see, where else is gold? I guess we'll do that gold too. Yeah, that was my only problem with the ghost. You couldn't really do much besides follow them around. I did make a friend's EMF reader go off by walking through it, or temperature reading. I walked through that, and we made the motion sensors go off. I really hope they add more rooms to it. I'm really, really liking the game, though. Sorry, cat, you keep getting in my way. Can you tell she loves her mommy? Yeah, but we will. I don't know if it's going to be this week or next week. We're going to attempt to stream some Among Us on Friday. So if anyone wants to join in the group, let me know. If you're in the Discord, I'll make a post about it and be like, hey, come join this time. Because it seems like if I post ahead of time, we can get a better group than if I just post last minute. But we're going to do some streaming on a Friday. It'll be fun. It'll be my 4th day this week. Oh, for sure. Sure, TJ. Yeah, you're in the Discord, so I think you can. When I make the post, you can let us know. But it will be on a Friday. I don't know if it's gonna be this Friday because it's my sister's birthday. But if she feels like joining in, then I will stream. If not, it'll probably be the next Friday. As long as I don't. No, it should be next Friday. Something else, but it'll be fun. We can go play and kill people. I've only done the small map. I have trouble with the bigger maps because I keep forgetting to hook up my second screen to play it. Your students are on crack. Why are you giving your students drugs? That doesn't seem safe. We're going to wash the fire really quick down here with my red that's almost out. I need my red wash. Look, my red is almost empty. I'm so sad. Oops, you can't see it. It's almost empty. I'm sad. I need to hit up Tobias and see if he can save me a red wash, and I'll go to the shop and grab it. I picked up 2 browns, so I thought I was out of those, but apparently. So we're going to wash these flames. I used the ruby red on the flames again, so it's going to have the cool shimmer in there. I really like that paint so much. If you couldn't tell. I was explaining to him about our ghost hunting, Kojika. About how I died in the bathroom. I almost died in that same bathroom a second time when I played with Arnesh and Pat. Because Pat decided to yell at and cuss out the ghost, so he locked us in the bathroom. And that was the bathroom I ran into. I'm like, if I die in the same bathroom, I'm going to be pissed. So I stole the shampoo bottles. That's fun. When I go in there, I always have to steal random shit from the house, whether it be keys, whether it be picture frames. I kept stealing the picture of macaroni and cheese, too. So it's so much fun to steal that. Thank you, Alex. We also go in and a lot of times we save the stuffed animals and take them back to the truck. Or I take cups and throw them at people. Or it's just so much fun. I like taking the random stuff out of the house. Not the whole point of the game, but I really enjoy it. I'm going to get my dark brown wash now. So we're going to wash her vest and then the staff here. Yeah, I'll use this little one. I'm using the little brush because I don't want it to get... And as I said before, you always mix up the washes. You always shake them up because otherwise you're going to get weird pooling, weird shimmer, like it's gonna turn shiny in areas, and you don't want that. I made the mistake on one of my good models doing that, like one of my favorite models I was doing, and it became like this weird shiny mess, and I had to like redo it all. It was not fun. So I'm going in here now and washing the jacket here. I almost forgot under here last time, so it's not forget underneath the arm there. Trying to make sure. Okay, this is where I need to be. Sorry, when I'm painting, I keep moving the mini. I'm like, oh, where is it supposed to be where people can actually see it? So, oh, it's really pulling up in a couple places. I gotta fix that. So before it starts drying, you can easily pull off some extra wash with a paintbrush. And we're gonna do dark. Oh, I forgot to wash that. When I do the wash on the gold, I'll have to wash your hand too. Excuse my sniffles. I blame the crazy weather dropping 30 degrees. It's supposed to be a little warmer out tomorrow though, so I can take my walk at least. So we got her start highlighting up the yeah, we have time. Let me do the wash really quick on her. Is there enough left? No. On her hand before I forget. Hey, Miko, what are you doing? You're being adorable, aren't you? There. So I washed her hands, so we got that. So we can start. I don't know what I want to wash. I guess I can start highlighting up the dragon, maybe? Let me get my red. There we go. I love this turntable thing I got. Go to my small brush. I'm going to start highlighting up the red dragon. Ugh. Mix a little bit of that ruby red in here so I can get a little bit of that shimmer going on. And I think I'll do, I said, like a purple fire up here. But start doing the... Also, remember for my gaming stream tomorrow, I am trying something different. I will be playing some Hollow Knight. So be sure to check that out. My goodness. You're such a little... I did hydrate when Alex first did it. But thanks for stopping in, Angry One. Go have fun. I'll be watching more of Bates to discuss with you too, so don't worry. Oh, I'm not leaving yet. He's leaving. But if you're leaving too, Anthony, then I will say goodbye to you as well. I still have a few more minutes. I know I started a little late. They anxious to get rid of me? Like I'm making cherry stuffed cupcakes. So I'm excited about that. Not today, but this week. I'm doing a semi-dry brush over this dragon's face so I can get all the details on there because some of them are so tiny it's hard to get in there. There's the chin. Also, yesterday when we were playing Phasmophobia, my light started flickering because there's a storm over here. So it kind of added to it, which is really cool. Thankfully my internet didn't go out. It did earlier, but not while I was actually playing. Okay, let's add some more lighter red in there. Where's my other? Is this the one? Yes. I have all these different shades of red to add in. There you go. I keep mixing in the reds to blend them easier or better than just going from red to red directly from the paint bottle because it gives it more of a gradual highlight. If it was metal, it would have more of a stark highlight, but because it's doing like a very light dry brush over his head here. So you can see the detail on there. For such a little dragon, he has a lot of detail on him. He has little horns, he has little claws on his wings. What's everyone's plans for the rest of the week? Anything fun? I mean, as fun as it can be. I'm mostly cleaning, but I got this goofy new cleaning stuff I want to try. Murder. Survive and murder. Oh, so DJ survived because apparently Alex was going on a murdering spree, so be careful. I have mental energy again, so if anyone wants to talk this week, feel free to hit me up and I will be able to respond. And last week I was very low on spoons and didn't kind of want to talk to anyone. Get my other right here. I'm leaving a mess on my paint. I need to pick them up. If they find you. You guys are funny. So this red is starting to lean towards orange. Cool, cool. Yeah, you definitely have to let me know, Anthony, what goes on with that, because I'm curious. I'll be sad you're moving farther away from me, but I said I might be moving too. Yeah. I've been applying all the way out, like, to Colorado and stuff. I just kind of just playing everywhere now. From Detroit from Ohio? Oh! Maybe I just don't know my map very well. I'm like, well, that's cool then. For some reason, I thought, because Michigan took me, well, yes, Ohio also takes me hours to get there. Either way, I hope you get some kind of good news. You're still far, bro. I know, he doesn't want to come visit me. It's sad. I'm teasing Anthony. I miss our karaoke duets at cons. Or the attempt to do the initial D one. And our ramen con pizza runs. Oh, that could be fun, yeah. I can meet you up there for sure. Gives me an excuse to buy more of that sushi. I love that sushi up there. We get every time now. Yeah, no, understandable. You always have more. And that'll depend if I actually ever hear back from the one I had the interview with. I'm really hoping, but it's been over a week, so I'm starting to be disappointed. Yeah, and if you're ever in the area, you're also welcome to crash at my place. I have a futon in the living room. You just have to deal with cats. Because Lily will probably be stalking in the night to figure out who you are. I feel like I'm missing something on the dragon still. I think I'm going to do a little tiny bit of orange on a few places on him, just to give it that extra. Yeah. Well, sorry, Yumiko only cuddles with me. But Lily will probably walk out there to sniff at you. Oh my goodness, I am shedding like crazy. So let's do a little tiny bit of orange in there. I just want to do a tiny orange highlight really quick. She's never. Oh, you mean at my parents' house? Because Yumiko's never lived at Fawn's. She's been with me since I moved out. Yeah, she's my If you're here for a short time, she'll start coming out. She's gotten better at that. Lily now hides, and then she forgets she's hiding and falls asleep. Yeah, then it was probably my parents' house then, which was also my house, not just Fawn's. I think I've been out of there since. It's true. There's a chance I might be moving with my if Fawn and Martin get a house. I might be moving with them. Um, since I still haven't found a job yet, and I don't know what's going to go on with that, so it's a little stressful for me on my end. But if they end up finding a house, I could always, they said I could crash in there and help with stuff. See, Yumiko's scared at first, but then after a while, she gets used to everyone. Especially if I'm there, if I'm around, then she comes out. She's like she's been in my lap this almost the entire time. She's my she's mommy's baby for sure. Or she'll just walk out and stare at you awkwardly. I've had a friend stop by and she like literally was just in the hallway staring at him. I felt bad. I'm like, oh. So got some orange going on here. Just very little of it in areas to give it kind of a fiery looking effect. So we'll do some orange on his tip of the wings here. On his, oh, there's too much. My small brush, but still too big. The tip of his eye, his nostril. Yeah, you gotta watch out for that crazy weather. Get some going on here. Tip of the wing here. Doing very tiny highlights in areas. Alright, got my little dragon done now. It was really windy over here. It said the power went out a few, not the power, sorry. Power flickered a few times, but the internet went out twice, and then it didn't go out again, which is nice. But it was like super windy, and it was pretty short lived. The rain and wind, but then like it was just slightly windy the rest of the night. It was kind of crazy. I thought there was gonna be another tornado over here, and I get freaked out because like I've had a tornado twice cross over my house since I've been in this place, like literally right on top of my house, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I have nowhere to hide. So we got her nice little dragon done. Oh, is that like a hurricane or something? I'm behind on the weather. We'll wash the gold really quick because I feel like it. course, it's the one I put back. Got dark outside. I was wallowing. Yeah, it was. I said I think that's why my internet went out. It's because of the wind. It was like crazy windy. Um, we're trying to be like a storm chaser. Yeah, I remember seeing it. I think I was inside at the time though. Oh wow. I'm just doing a quick wash on this gold down here. Oh geez. Yeah, luckily my power isn't. My power went out bad last year, but I've had issues with other things this year, but not that. Like no water for 2 days, which was not fun. But that wasn't anything to do with the storm. That was just people being dumb over here. Doing some touch ups on here. Touching up these little areas that got chipped. It looks like. But that is going to, and tonight we got a good chunk of her done. Remember, tomorrow will be Hollow Night, and then possibly this Friday or next Friday, and if not, I'll be back Sunday with some fun art. So thank you guys for stopping in and watching, and hope everyone has a good evening. So bye!